Hi guys, thank you for joining us for the final day of the class. We really appreciate you for staying tuned. Today we'll be looking into different things. Today we'll be tracing, we'll be using our tracing wheel today. Today we'll be tracing out, we'll be cutting, and I will show you how to make your skirt possible. Please stay with us, thank you very much. Now let's go into the business of the day. Today I told you I'll be showing you how to trace, how to cut and how to sew. So now this is our tracing wheel. For those that does not have tracing wheel, please note you can use scissors. Instead of you to trace the pattern out, you can use scissors to cut it out. That means you will not have a duplicate somewhere else. But if you're using tracing wheel, you will have duplicates. But if you don't have tracing wheel, please use scissors. Now I'm going to be tracing it out so that you see. So now we're going to be pinning it down for the guide. We're pinning it down. I'll trace it from the CF. Now, although tracing, let me give you an important information. On this part, on this straight line, we can call it CF. What is the meaning of CF? Center front. Which is the center front? We know we divide our skirt in four. Our skirt measurement, the hip and the waist, we divide it in four. So we're having 1/4 of it. Our skirt is in four. We divide our skirt in four. We have one part of the four, that is 1/4 of our body here. We don't have the two here. So when we're placing on the clothes, I'll show you what this center front means, and we have center back. So we have what is called center front and center back. This same one can serve us as our center front and our center back. I'm going to be showing you that too. So now I'm going to be removing it. I'm going to put this away. Now I'll trace it. Let me cut it out. So now we'll call this place CF and CB, center back and center front. And we have our dart here, and call this dart too. We have our hip, waist, and the base or L. So now we'll trace it out. As I said, you can equally cut it out if you now tracing wheel. Now let's cut out our fabric, and let me show you how it's been cut. Now I've laid it in two. Cut out. Meanwhile, note that what we have here is just an actual measurement. We do not have our sewing allowance, so we are going to be adding our sewing allowance on this. The first thing we're doing, we're cutting our center front. That is why I'm folding it in two. Folding it in two, we have center front. We call it folding on fold, folding on fold, pinning it down. Don't forget we have our dart. For the front we don't have dart, so we are going to omit this dart for the front. We omit the dart for the front. We omit it. Now we don't have that in front. All we now do is you have your 1 inch allowance. Your 1 inch allowance. Come down and give your 1 inch allowance. From here, you can use your ruler straight down. Then you give your 1 inch allowance here too. On this part, you use a French curve. On this part, you use a French curve to curve it out. For the down part, you add the 1 inch for the turn over. It depends on how many inch you want to add down, because you can actually add 2 and fold the 2 in. So I'm going to be adding 1 inch round to this part. I told you we're going to be this place now. Look at this place. There's 2 cm we ruled here, because I told you the front part needs to be lower than the back. So now we're going to be omitting this front. We're going to be omitting the CF front, so that we have our perfect curve. On this part, we're using ½ inch. We're using ½ inch on the upper part. So we're cutting it out now. So we have our CF, which is called center front. We have our CF. Now, if you want to cut your back, we bring out the dart that we omit. We bring out this one, the upper part, to make it straight, to make everything straight. Now, I want to cut this back. We're going to place this on the same fabric to cut out the back. This center back, this back is the same place you're going to have your zip allowance. This back is where you have your, this same back is where you have your slits. So now this place is equal. We need to measure from here, from this dart, to extend it with 1 inch, so that when we're taking the dart of the back, it will not affect this measurement. It will not affect the measurement. So we are going to add our dart to this. So let me show you how you add your dart to it. So you add your dart to it with 1 inch. Then you connect it with your French curve. Connect it with your French curve. So we've had the 1 inch to it. On this other part, our ½ inch is added to this point. We connect it. We're adding 1 inch for our slit, all from up to down. We're adding 1 inch. We have different kind of slits, you know. We have closed slits and we have open slits. What I'm doing here now is open slits. You don't need, I'm not doing closed slit here, I'm doing open slits. So what I'm just going to add 1 inch or 2 for the zip and the slits. before you remove this pattern on the skirts that you just cut out, you transfer. There's something we call transferring of dart. So we transfer the dart. This dart we transfer it to the back, because this is the back. We are transferring this dart to the back. So before you remove anything, we'll pin it down. But before you remove the pattern, before you remove the front from the back, before you detach them, take your pin and puncture it to have this. You have this. That means you are indicating that this is where the dart is starting, and you have your 1-inch dart connected. Now I've transferred that. I'm going to chalk it to get my dart. I'm chalking it. I'm chalking it. Then I come here and chalk it. Then I remove the pin. Now look at it. These are CF. See what I said? It's not straight, it's curved. So these are CF. We'll transfer it to the back. We'll transfer the dart. Now I'm going to leave it out. Do you see that? Now I have my dart here. There's no need to omit any dart. I have my dart here. I go back. So when you take your dart now, this back is looking as if it's shapeless. But when you take your dart in, it will give you your shape. Okay, the next segment is how to sew it. We need to sew the dart, and we need to cut something called facing. I'll show you what facing is when we get to the part of facing. So guys, we're moving into the sewing aspect of the skirt block. Now we're going to be taking our dart. Just follow the top line and you end it. You don't finish cutting this rope so that it will not come out. Look, we've sewn our dart. Look, that has been sewn. So I told you this other place here, the CB is the zip allowance, and we gave 1 inch as our zip allowance. Okay, if you want to measure your zip allowance, now because it's the high waist, you have to use a longer zip. So the zip that will be below 1 inch below the dart. So 1 inch below our dart is use 10 inches. That is 1 inch below our dart. Then from there we take our 1 inch in. Take our 1 inch and start sewing from the 1 inch. We have a long slit and we have a short slit. It depends on how long you want your slit to be. But on this one, I'll give my slit as 8 inches. So I measure from here, and I have my 8 inches. So that's where my sewing is going to get to. Then I double stitch. For your dart, you need to iron your dart so that your dart can lay. And ironing, you're not ironing to the now. Look at it, it's facing me. You're not ironing the dart to face the right. You're ironing the dart to face the left. So then your dart is going to face where your zip is. Your dart is not facing where your seam allowance is. For it to lay very well, you need to iron the back, then come to the front and iron it properly for it to show the line here. Do you understand? You iron it for it to come out straight like this, not showing like this. It's very straight. Iron to face the zip line. Your dart has to be one line, just one sewing, not double sewing. It has to be neat. Now you're going to see what I will do now. I'm going to take the 1 inch of for the zip allowance I gave. I'm taking it in because we're going to fix our zip. If your skirt is laying properly on the table like this, here cannot be closed. It's very normal that we have this opening here because of taking that and we're taking this that here and taking that here. We have, if you open it very well, this is 2 inches gap it will give you. So when you close it, it won't lay anymore. It will give you a bum bum seat where your bum bum can sit. That's why the dart at the back is very important. Now the next thing we're going to do is cutting our facing. Our facing is very important. If you're having lining, you can use it cut lining, but even with your lining, even having lining on it, you still need facing. Because if you cut the lining with the same fabric and cut with, if you want to put lining on it, let me tell you how you put lining on it. Cut the same length, the same width, cut it out, then from this place measure 6 inches. From the base, measure 6 inches up. That's where your lining should stop. Your lining should not get down. So if you're having lining, because this is scuba, so I'm not putting any lining. I'm showing you what facing. I'm going to show you how to cut your facing. So even though you're putting lining, you still need facing so that if they are opening your skirt, you will not be seeing the lining in the skirt. You'll be seeing the facing before you see the lining. I can trim it more. It depends on how curvy I want it to be too. For a curvy shape, look at I have my facing. Okay, I have my facing. So now what I'll do is place my facing on it. I'll show you how to sew it. Let me cut the back facing. I'm opening this 1 inch allowance. I'm opening it out because I'm going to sew everything. Now, you cut out. Now, I'll place my CF facing here. So I have accurate measurements when I cut. That means see my 1 inch is here. So that means we have the same, what is in the front is the same measurement at the back after we've taken our dart. So now I'm having the 1 inch allowance remaining. Okay, now we're back on the machine. Now I'm going to pin this facing and my material down. Pin it down. It's very necessary to pin it down. Please pin it down. So I'll sew. My sewing allowance is 1/2 inch because that was the 1/2 inch I gave. So I'm going to be sewing 1/2 inch. Make sure there's something we call notch. I'm going to be notching it so that I can have a very laying front. I've notched it. You see, it's not flexible. Now what I'll now do is I'll top stitch it. Make sure your top stitching goes like this. Then you top stitch on the facing. You're not top stitching on the material, you're top stitching on the facing. So iron will do the rest job, because when we finish ironing you will see the beauty of this, because scuba is going to be looking a little bit puffy. Same thing to the back. For sewing your zip allowance, there's this facing and the skirt. You need to sew the facing to the skirt. Now I'm going to sew the facing to the skirt so that you see with just a tiny sewing, just tiny. Okay. Then you take it from here in outside. Take it outside. Then we are now going to iron it. We iron the front and the back. This is CF. So let's go to the CB, which is the center front, center back then. Okay, now we're about to fix the zip. Fixing the zip, we need to change from this presser foot to invisible presser foot. This invisible presser foot comes, you can get it in the market if you have this kind of machine. If you don't have this kind of machine, if you have small machine, there's what we call invisible presser foot. You can ask everywhere you go to get it. So that's what we use to fix our zip for a neater zip. So now we're going to remove this. Make sure it's tight. We're using our normal zip. You can use any zip, you can use invisible zip. So and any length, as long as I'm getting my accurate length here. So this is what I do. Fixing of zip is very easy and very simple if you're good and comfortable with it. Especially when you're fixing it with this invisible presser foot, you have an easy job to do. You're sewing something that is stretchy like what I'm sewing, and you don't want your sewing to pull. When you're sewing your zip, you ease your material, because I'm sewing scuba, and some people when you're sewing zip, you see that the zip will look somehow on the fabric. So, but on this one, I ease my zip. I ease my material for my zip to get in and not have issues. On this other part, you come here, come like this. You remember I start from here. This other one I'm going to start from down. I start from the place I stop. Cut the excess part, cut it off, and make sure it's clean. And your zip is set. If you feel it's not tight enough and you want to make it tighter, you can re-sew on it and re-sew it on the same line and make sure it's tighter. Now I need to turn this place in, but you need to do So what will I do? I use the inner part of it. Now I have to remove my invisible presser foot from my normal presser foot. Okay, now I've changed this presser foot back to the normal one. So I'm going to sew this down because I don't want my zip to start flying. And when I'm zipping the clothes, this can easily make your zip bad. So we need to sew it down. Now this one now I'm doing now is important to sew it down. What I just did now is very helpful, very helpful. Please kindly do it. It's very helpful. Now we're done with our zip. Because our zip, the next thing we need to do is to sew the front to the back, and our skirt is ready. Please to pin your CF to your CB accurately from the facing. Remember, we use 1 inch for our allowance. And our waist to hip is what? Do you remember? Our waist to hip is 9 inches. From that waist to hip, you see, I just give you the mark. Take your 1 inch inside. Then come down and give your 1 inch. I connect with the base, and I use my French curve to connect it to have a very good curve, not one is bigger than one. You need to connect it with your French curve. See, and the facing is 1 inch. So connect it to your 1 inch. You roll it out. Same thing goes to this other point. What our waist to hip is 9 inches. Take your 1 inch that you gave. Come here, take your 1 inch. Let's connect it with our French curve. And our 1 inch here. Connect it together. This place, I told you we have 1 inch, so you connect it with that. I connect the hip to the waist to the facing. I've connected both of them now. The final sewing. can start from down here. Okay, perfect. So you can start from down. When I finish ironing it, you'll see that our hip, our waist, everything is accurate. The back is accurate and the front is accurate. So now we're going to iron it. We have, what is this? Let me tell you, we have our hemming gum. This hemming gum is to gum. I'll show you how to use it. Is to gum the hem. But that's what they call it, hemming gum. I use it to gum some certain places on this fabric. Then you like, it's not everything you sew. It's not all the fabric you sew. Like hemming it, you don't need to sew it. You gum it down for a neater job. Let me show you what the finishing of this cloth is. Now, after you do this, because we do not have lining, you need to use any gum to make it stay. If the cloth you're using is the cloth that will the wool, please weave it before you place it. Weave it before you play with your hemming gum. Weave it is very important. If not, your skirt won't be neat. And try to avoid the heat of this iron to touch it because it will melt together. It will melt together. See, we are displaying it down. We put 1 inch, so I'm going to fold it 1 inch. Then I use my hemming gum. Do you see that? Our skirt is ready, 100% ready to wear. We have ready to wear our CFT, our sleeves, our zip. So here the zip out and our sleeves is 100% ready. Hi, thank you very much. It's been a wonderful time sharing with you the basics and the fundamental of skirt love. I hope you grab 1 or 2 things from this segment. Thank you very much. We hope to see you some other time. Bye for now.